Hey fam, it's your boy Harvey. Just sitting here thinking about how I got fed up with being a junkie back in the day. Yeah, sometime, right, we get to that point, right, where our spirit get irritated, right, and we want to make changes in our life, right? That was the case, right, with me back in the day, right? My spirit couldn't take, right, being a junkie no more, right? So I had to deliberately decide to do something else with my life, right? But I knew being a junkie wasn't going to be a part of it anymore, right? I got fed up, right, with the whole lifestyle, right? I got fed up. You know what I mean? Everything that was going on outside of me was irritating me. And then the things, then within my own self, right? I got to the point, right, where I was being irritated myself, you know what I mean? When I reminisced on that lifestyle, mental anguish and all types of stuff, right? Basically, my spirit was telling me, no, man, that can't work no more, because, you know what I mean, I was going through, so much within that extended from what I was doing to myself, right? So I figured, right, that I had to just give up that whole situation, right? I felt like, my spirit was broken, really, right? I felt like, I was, like crack, right? See, because sometimes, right, you gotta get cracked, right, in order, to put yourself back together. You know what I mean? You gotta get broken, so to say, right? And like I say, my spirit was broken, right? Because I didn't like, the outcome of my last run for sure, right? I said, nah, I can't be like this no more, right? Yeah, man, but I was just thinking about that, right? Back in the day, right, when I got fed up, with being a junkie, right? I just told myself, right, I can't be no junkie no more, right? Like I say, man, that whole lifestyle, right, it irritated me, right? It started irritating me, man, when I reevaluated myself, right? And I realized, right, that I couldn't be no junkie no more, you know what I mean? It was, like I say, things outside of me was irritating me. And then, my soul, was irritated too, right? To the point that I had to say, no, man, enough is enough, right? I had to, acknowledge it for what it really was. I had to, realize, that I was, a junkie, and I couldn't be no junkie no more. I couldn't, be in denial. I couldn't sugarcoat it, right? So I took action, right? I openly spoke out against it, I openly spoke out against it, right? Basically, letting, the circle that I was in, right, at that particular time, right? Letting them know, right, that I wasn't going to be a junkie no more, right? And, I spoke out openly, right, about it, right? To a group of people, right? And I meant that in my heart, that I wasn't going out like that anymore, right? I was going to be a man of my word, right? And that's where I made that life change, right? And I stand on, my principles, right? I stand on my morals and principles, right? That, I wasn't going to be no junkie no more. Like I say, though, that was back in the day, though. That was like, what? 14 years ago, almost 15 years. Something like that. Something like that. I ain't got it down to, the actual date, right? But, yeah. It's been some time, right? It's been almost 14 years. It's going on 14 years, basically. Probably months away, a few months away or whatever, right? But yeah, I got fed up with being a junkie, man. My spirit, couldn't take that no more, right? when things, irritate me, right? You know what I mean? I had to take action to do something about it, whether I speak out about it, right, or whatever, right? Or whether I do something, myself, right? Work on my own soul, right? Because like I said, that was irritating my soul. And I couldn't be no junkie no more. I had to, get that lifestyle up. But yeah, that broke me, right? You know what I mean? My spirit was broke, that cracked me, after years of being a junkie, right? I got cracked, right? And I had to put myself back together, right? But yeah, that's what's up. I got fed up with being a junkie. And I had to do something about it. I had to take action, right, and change my life, right? Alright, fam, that's it on getting fed up with being a junkie.